I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Right, it looks like we're live. Looks like we're live and we're good. So with that being said, hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Den. Today's gonna be another episode of Elden Ring. Let's go ahead and just get into it. And before I forget, I forgot to do that. Okay, sorry about that. So let's go and get started. And I think what we're going to work on today is we're going to work on Millicent's quest, and I do have a thing pulled up to the side for that. Oops. So according to what I read, she's in like Southern Atlas Plateau. I didn't look where she is exactly. Let me go and pull that up. It looks like she's not far from here. Looks like she's like around this area. She might be down here or she might be up here. I can't tell. But considering what she's doing, looks like she's leaning against something. So let's go do this quest, shall we? And let's make sure it's daytime, mostly just because I don't want to be in the middle of it being dark. Hold on. Alright, so now we're looking for Millicent. It should be found at the hill. Oh, there she is. Wait.
Again. In truth, it's been smooth sailing for me. The scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey. Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle. Now I'm tracing the path Melania took after unleashing the power of the scarlet rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. Now, I'm sure she's passed.
Okay. No. So wherever the Godskin Apostle is, it looks like it's in the north part of Atlas Plateau. Okay, so North Atlas Plateau we go. It's like right here. Yeah. It's gonna suck, isn't it? I just realized I don't have a grace site over there. Why do I not have a grace site over there? Why was I not smart and just go across a little bit? I don't know. The closest one looks like this would probably be it then.
I didn't realise you came back.
Sorry, just making sure. Excuse me. I'm gonna buy a few arrows.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
You're fine. I wonder if they actually like sunk their movements to an actual. The music is very pretty though. Like if anything else, I must say the music is very pretty. It does look like that's close as I'm gonna get. To a good location to go down, so this way we go. Onward ho. Okay, we can go further down. Where am I at? I don't really want to deal with you, so we're dealing with it now. I don't like that. Yeesh. Pole blade, eh? Just straight up call a pole blade. Can't get much lazier than that on the name, really, can you? It's a pole with a blade. Thanks for the message appraisal. Don't know which one, but thank you. Can I get down? There's probably a way, just I need to find it. There it is. Excuse me. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Bless me. How's the new build treating me? It's been interesting. It's definitely more difficult. It's more difficult in some ways, but it's easier in others. But how you doing, Furious? How you doing? I know, excuse me. I know last time we talked, my computer decided to just die on me. But God. But yeah, new build's not bad. Long story short, new build's not bad. It's definitely a lot different than what I was expecting in some ways, but in some ways it's really good. Other than my nose acting up a little bit, not too bad. Not too bad. You know, I just thought of that. Why am I trying to instead of trying to cheat our way through, we're just gonna bash our way through. Let us be on our way. Also, I'd forgotten to change my spells, to be fair. Double tree sentinel, eh? Guess what we're not fighting right now? Not good. But we're not here for that. Well, I guess we're doing this. Or not. They decided to get one good smack in, and then they're like, nah, we're out. Just one good old smack. That's all they need. We will deal with them, by the way. I'm not dealing with you, though. F you. I hate you more than I hate the tree sentinels. Then again, I don't really even hate the tree sentinels. Not that I need it. Ow, what the hell? Okay, you need to buzz off. Shouldn't be, right? Wait. How? You're dead. So strong button. Also, I just realized I haven't changed my thing back. Yeah. I'm too used to my old build. That's my biggest problem. What the? Oh. Didn't realize we weren't that far away. Well, you trying to keep me in that hole? I love how they still made that a thing, even though technically Morgon is dead. Also, I haven't changed my build back completely, because yesterday I got super annoyed. I fought Rykard, what was his name? Yeah, I fought Rykard yesterday. Got super annoyed with that fight. The coolest boss? The coolest boss. That's hard to say. Because there's none that's like truly stand out to me either. I mean, you can beat him without it, but yeah, I get what you're trying to say. But anyways, as far as the coolest boss, I hate Malekith. not lore-wise, not lore-wise. Like, if we're talking lore-wise, Malekith probably is pretty up there. Other than maybe... what's his face? Why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Radon. Like, if we're going for like purposes of like lore, Radon's probably my favorite. But look wise, weapons, dialect, and L. That's hard. That's hard. Because to be fair, they all look cool. I don't have I don't, like, as far as looks wise and stuff like that, I don't have a personal favorite, I don't think. It's hard for me to, it really is hard for me to say. I like Melania. Like, I hate to say it, but Melania probably is the choice of mine because she stands out the most. Hopefully this takes care of the catapults, but I don't think that's going to be all that easy, just that easy. Just kidding. No. I'm trying to... I was literally just trying to get the strike. Say what you want, but I think honestly, like, as far as lines and look and stuff like that goes, I think the unassuming look that Melania has at the start is actually probably the most fearful thing for me. Because you don't think, when you see her, you don't really think much of her. But then when you get into the fight, it's like, holy hell. Dang it. They're still active. Yeah, when I think about it, honestly, probably Melania. Sorry, poppers. Yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I do know essentially, like, she essentially did her nuke skill and it caused the entire land to rot. Yeah, I heard. She is a badass. Okay, there it is. Okay, we need to change. We need to actually rest at the rest site anyway, or the good site anyways, because I actually need to change my setup. Because we actually are actually missing stuff. Dark Moon. Where is there? It is. The last spot. The Great Bow. But yeah, I think honestly, like, Melania makes the most sense for me. Because like when all the bosses look amazing, and then Melania kind of looks like she still looks awesome, but she doesn't look like she doesn't look super imposing at first glance. But then you get into the fight, it's like, oh my god, what in the hell? Now, from watching as many like anime series and stuff like that, I know better than to assume. Just because they don't look imposing doesn't mean anything. No. Damn it. I was hoping to get a little more time. I also forgot to fix my flax. Oh well. We know better. I love how that does. I wonder why. But whatever. Honestly, we're not gonna fix our flask gap because we'll have to go back to them again anyways. Fear? Yeah, fear makes sense here. Yeah, in a game like this, like a happy town like this is more the most suspicious things in the game. Like, this is legitimately the most suspicious village ever. Like, granted, I have seen, like, animations and stuff like that about this place, but still, doesn't change the fact. Also, to be fair, the majority of my panic rolls are at the beginning of my stream. That's when I'm getting back in the swing of things. Wire ahead indeed, I guess. Jeez. This place is very dark. because of the way the sun is positioned right now, I think. Wicked sword indeed. Be wary of right is probably the best message here. We're going to put the message up. Say, be wary of right. What? This must be where the apostle is. Alright, there's ugly. You're definitely more annoying than the big guy. Skinny guy's definitely more annoying than the big guy. Scouring Black Flame, the Godskin isn't the Godskin peeler. Excuse me. The Godskin peeler, the like really good one for freaking lead builds, or am I thinking something else? No, it's Twin Blade. Never mind. Fair enough. No worries. What? Didn't expect lover. What? What? I'm confused. Also, I need to divvy these up. There we go. And this is still, yep, that's that. So we need to change that. Purifies the lower flavor. Not sure what that means. What do you mean by that? Excuse me. I'm very confused. Oh wait, hold on. Moves here after God. Hold on, don't I need... Wait, how do I get her prosthesis? Where to find? Found in a chest in a room guarded by a single clean... The northwestern edge of the shaded castle. Shaded castle? Oh, it's in the frickin' rot place or whatever. Well, so okay, so I was gonna have to come here eventually. That wait. Okay, so I think I could get there from here. I think keyword. I don't know. Okay, that was indeed not the exit. Nope. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Okay, I was correct. I could get there from there. Okay, time to storm the castle. I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I am. I was trying to do it without targeting, but, you know. Is there a way to enter normally, or do I actually have to find a way in the unnatural way? Hello. Starlight Sword, very nice. Very nice. That's not very nice though. We do need to get in. So how do we get back in? Well, that's not how, that's for certain. No. No, no, whatever you are. Oh, this is gonna be stinky, isn't it? They're gonna smell the high heavens. There we go. Off the butt. Okay, once I know for certain I'm in a... I've taken care of the enemy's spot. We'll go from there. Alright, I'm not really going to need those because my poison damage doesn't really do much of anything to me. Okay, so... I wish I could close... There we go, that's how. Okay. So, now I look at a map. Where am I in comparison to it? Okay, so I'm right here. The part of this prosthetic is like right here. So I'm either easily really close to it, or I have a long way to go. I'm going to put a marker right here. So I've got probably a long way to go. Probably a long way to go. But honestly, all things worth doing are very long indeed. It's probably up in there. Unless the game wants to give me a ladder of some sort. Okay, gross. Not a fan. Look. That was unnecessarily gross, sir. John, please. Okay. Oh, there's Scarlet Rot. Well, that's not fun. What should I... Hi, dinosaur. How are you doing today? Where's my bobs? There they are. Poison Scarlet. Here we go. Okay, so okay, I see how it is. So this is okay. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. So the name of the game is to stay out of the crap as much as possible. But that makes sense. That makes sense. No hugs, please. Instead, get frozen. Or get stabbed. Whatever comes first. Thank you very much. Okay. I saw it over there. We're going for it. Oh, not. You were much easier to deal with shield build. That's for damn certain. Okay. Poison I could deal with. No scarlet rot, that's for certain. How do I... Okay, I see how. Really? Really? That missed. That missed. Ow. Could you not? I don't like dial... I don't want to take the collect call. No, you stop it. I do not want your collect call. Leave me alone. No, I will not answer the collect call. If you don't get that, don't worry. You're too young. Oh, God. Gross. Nurgle would be happy with this, but I'm not. No, I'm not Nurgle. Where you have left? Oh, yep, technically. You know what? Thank you, random stranger, wherever your message is. Thank you. I appreciate that. I truly do appreciate the ease of that. Alright, so what's over here? Stinky boys, that's what. Lots of stinky boys. Where's Nurgle when I need him? Here's the fingers. Oh. I see. Honestly, good joke. Very well done, sir. Very well done. Excuse me. Moving onwards. Do I... Oh, whoops. No, 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 no hugs. No hugs. Not when you're stinky like that. Excuse me. Stop with the grossness. Look, I know the song is called Get Down with the Sickness, but just no. Not this kind of sickness. They weren't talking literal. Disturbed was not talking about a literal good thickness. I would know. I'm a very big Disturbed fan. Okay, rude. Because you were so rude, I have to backstab you. You know the only problem with that message? The problem is that that message came too late. Oh, great. You. I hate Clean Rot Knights. What's with the statues? I don't like that. I can't break them. Sorry, something distracted me. I swore I saw this statue moving. But I'm probably imagining it. Okay, where is the place to... There it is. Hello there. I hear... Look, stop trying to call collect. I don't want to answer the collect calls. Get the reference, awesome. If you don't get the reference, don't worry about it. It's an older thing. Do we have a weeping angel kind of situation here? Didn't expect strange sword. I mean, you have all these statues around. What else are you expecting? I'm expecting strange sword. Swords? Sword? Yes. Ow. Pink and brown things that don't break from attacks does not help. Well, thanks for the warning, but they decided to come out to play themselves, so nonetheless appreciate it. Be wary of left. Okay, this guy was a little more... Okay, that's not working. Yeah, screw those guys. Wait, should I be going up? Not yet. I know. Oop. Frozen. Go watch the movie Frozen. That's what that means. Another clean rot. No. Okay, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go, so let's go back and go back up. Up we go. Whoops, wrong button. Helps to press the right buttons, guys. Hello? Anyone home? Excuse me. Jumping required ahead. I don't know if I... Yeah, no. Break it. Break it. You know what? It's on my way. Get it out of my way. Get it out of my way. Nothing up here other than that item. Okay. It's going down. Wait. Yeah, might as well. Alright. So now we've already dealt with the clean rot dude that was here. What else you got for me? I mean, to be fair, clean rots are quite annoying, so I'm not surprised about the blood stains. I don't like dealing with clean rots, but that was because of my early adventures against them. Ooh, that was not fun. Interesting. Try luring out. Nice try, but failed. You got me, but I won the exchange. Another. Definitely a lot easier with range attacks. I don't know what precious item ahead. That much I could at least see. Yeah, actually, no. Smithing stones can be precious if you don't have the bell bearings. Now, my question is she going to be back at the place that I originally found her without the prosthetic, and then when I get her the prosthetic? How's that? How is that going to work? So my question is, wait, we're going up or we're going down? Down, it looks like. Nope, going up. I mean, also, what's with all the statues? Am I the only one concerned about this? This seems highly irregular. I hate this guy. I hate this guy without a shield. I hate this guy without a shield. I hate this guy without a shield. Oh boy. Oops. There we go. That's better. Where's my lantern? No, where's my lantern? Where is my... There it is. Oh boy. This might be something we have to just skip the magicka. Okay, I think what we're gonna do... We just go straight in. Too early. I didn't realize I was able to grab until it was too late. I hate his range so much. Oh my god. F this fight. Honestly, because I don't have time to do it in there. Too early. Oh my god, come on. I honestly forget how many runes I had when I went into this fight. I'm pretty sure it was a good bit too, so... God, I hate this. That was so not worth it. Break everything because I'm pissed off now. Can't break this. Whatever. Move on to things I can't break. Screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you. Screw you, screw you, screw you. Get you. No, done. Broken. Screw it. Absolutely hate everything about this place. Screw this, dude. Seriously. I think that's good enough for me. For that part, breaking on his place. Well, my question is why all the statues? Still, like, why all the statues? Just screw you. No. Just no. There's all the no. Alright, what was toxic mushroom? Go figure. Also, lanterns on. I apologize, chat. So please, no riots. I forgot, but I brought it back. Trying to do like what? Like, screen a smoke screen kind of thing? Well, it didn't work, so. Nargo, why do you summon so many of your guys here? It's grouse. Not approved. Okay, she is still there. Okay, so that thing I just read essentially is confirmed what I believed, that summoning pools are open in next playthroughs and whatnot.
Now, I'm tracing the path Militia's passed into the lands. Are you giving me this arm? Thank you. I am in your debt yet again, I think. If the arm serves well enough, It might be possible for me to wield a sword again. If the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. Perhaps then I can aid you in battle.
Was I supposed to wait to defeat the apostle, but... Okay, so if I was supposed to wait to defeat the apostle, first off, whoops, I misunderstood the assignment. So my first thought would be, I wasn't aware of your game, and I apologize.
If the arm, it might be possible. Perhaps then I can aid.
Okay, so yeah. And then Windmill Heights.
Ah, we meet yet again. The arm you gave me truly is a thing of wonder. It feels just like my own. Even handling a sword. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to you of all people, but I am sure of my skill with the sword. Thus, I would have you call upon me in battle, should you ever have the need. I would have you call upon me. It is the only way that I can express my thanks.
Okay, so now that we've done that, what are we supposed to do next with the quest? What is our next quest line thing? Okay. Warped in here, but they go to. If I'm gone. There's also dialogue. Reload the area. Listen, will move. Okay. So apparently you can buy spells from the gallery, whatever, after she leaves. Do something right quick because I'm getting tired of having to do it this way. So give me 1 second. Logging into Discord right quick so I can put my special stuff there, aka the guides and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go visit gallery now. Okay, so I need to go east. This way. We're not messing with the dragonfly. We're not here for them. That's why. Upper on duty.
Thank you kindly for giving the needle to Millicent. Now she too can begin her journey.
Sorry.
And stare her fate straight in the eye. You've been a saint through and through. As thanks, I vow to impart to you my knowledge of the lost sorceries of the Salians, descendants of the Eternal. Oh, you noticed, did you?
Yes.
Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
Are you saying that because... I had a thought and I completely blinked on it. Never mind. I love how he has pest threads.
Do you have an interest in rot incantations?
Eh,
Then you might like to learn something of the history of Melania, goddess of scarlet rot.
yeah, sure.
So, you gave Millicent a golden arm replacement. This is a wonderful development. Thank you for your kindness. Now, Millicent may fully realize her true warrior's potential, like her beautiful mother.
Wait, her mother?
The girl, Millicent, she is a bud, green and undeveloped, waiting to flower into magnificence. What a wondrous day that will be. In truth, before her, I'd never seen a bud of such superior quality. She might very well outshine her sisters. Queen Marika and her king consort Radagon were blessed with twin demigods, and Melania was one of them. She was born an Empyrean carrying the Scarlet Rot. An Empyrean is no mere demigod. In the age of the Elden Ring and Queen Marika, the precious Empyrean was born, a new god to forge a new order. Since Melania fought Radahn, and the great scarlet flower blossomed in Aeonia, I have dedicated myself to her, and to the resplendence of the Order of Rot, the cycle of decay and rebirth.
Sorry if it's a little quiet. It's actually even a little quiet on my side. Hold on. Actually, let me check one thing. That's why. Alright, it's gonna get a little louder, guys. I'm turning up the volume. Because the volume was turned down because I was using my other headphones. Excuse me. Because these headphones were charging. I was charging them last night, so it's gonna get a little louder, so apologies.
Please make certain that little Millicent goes unharmed. Like her mother, she has the stuff to be a great warrior, but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young.
Okay, but who's Millicent's mother? Like, I could guess, but... actually right about that. I'm just reading right quick. Vincent will move to the ancient Snow Valley ruins site of grace in the mountaintops of the giants. Exhaust our dialogue. Hey, Nurgle. Yeah. So why did you sick your minions onto me, by the way? Why were your minions trying to cover me in maggots and poison earlier at the frickin'... What was the place called? Where's that awful... Where was that awful poison-fisted place? At the Shady Castle. Why were your minions trying to kill me, hey? No, ew, gross. Ugh. No. Ugh. Just no. Just no. Bad gross. Ew. Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch, bad touch. Okay, so... It's hold on. Millicent will move to the ancient Snow Valley ruins site of grace in the mountaintops of the giants. Where is that exactly? I really wish it would have just opened a new tab. But I probably should have just right-clicked on it. That's my own fault. Yeah, I know. Okay, but where's the freaking... Where is the thing? Ancient Snow Valley. There it is. Map link. Where is the ancient snow? No, don't give me that. Stupid. Yeah. It's just also the problem is that if I go to the wiki, I am off of the stream on the side screen, so I don't have the information like right there. If that makes sense. Wait, isn't the... What's that? Oh, I already have it. Okay. Hi, Millicent.
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly... No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again. In battle. Should you have the need. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the ruins. I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig tree. Indeed, I believe that is where Melania will be found. The Halig tree is hidden somewhere in these northern lands. I'm searching for a fort to... I heard the master of the...
Yeah, you're correct. Okay, so I've actually already been there, so... Excuse me. Yeah, but the problem, excuse me, and the problem is that like all good like almost all good characters, they kill them off. I was trying to move out of the way, but you know. I'm also trying to make the area quieter. God, that was way too close. Nope. I did not. I mean, it was okay. I knew better than to trust the ladies that were there. There it goes. No, they weren't. You lie. Shut up. Also, what's with all the lightning I hear? Right, and why we are duplicating that one specifically is because I actually want the spell as well. Oh, those are lightning flowers? Ah. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, you know what this means. The urge to fingers remains still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you How will you ever manage to wait? My, oh my.
We don't have it, so we're going to grab it. All right, so what were his? Great sword. It's super effective. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're going to get the sword. I don't really care about this. As for this... I don't think I ever chose. I think I might have gone the great sword, I guess. So I'm going to get this. Alright, now, his spear I know I have. So we're going to get the other thing. I'm pretty sure I have the wave of darkness ash, so we're going to get the star.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Erd tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the rune of death too? The rune of death goes by two names. The other is destined death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the golden order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy. Now go for.
I will go forth. But now, after being quiet, sorry, just realized how quiet I was for so long. So essentially now what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Castle Soul. Where it's a lot quieter. Scusa you. Loud much? The good thing is that they're very easy to interrupt, but okay. But God, I can see those guys being annoying as hell. No lamp. lamp is on, guys. The lamp is on. Relax. No need to panic. No need to riot. The lamp is on. Okay, so on a serious note, though, we need to get the other medallion piece, so we can go to the Halleck tree and cry ourselves to sleep because we have to face Melania again. God, I do not look forward to that. Because this build is so much more difficult to fight things than my other build. I don't trust this. It would be easier if I could go up, but whatever. Nargo! Your slugs! Get rid of them. I don't want them here. Also, shouldn't they be frozen now? With all the snow. I don't want to have to deal with your slugs, Nurgle. That was a thing. Okay, so can I break through these? No. Sadness. But I can go this way. I don't know if I can go and make progression from this way, but I can go this way. So I can. Okay. Can we stop with the birds and the frickin' blades on the feet, please? They already have talons, they don't need sharper blades. Used to do, shut up. I'm sorry, puppy. I don't want to do that, but you're gonna come after me and I don't wanna. All gods except Moog's are physical. Wait, really? Moog's god is not physical? Not expecting that, to be fair. Excuse me. So if I put a freeze grease on one of my weapons and it already has frost buildup, does it do more frost buildup? I doubt it, but worth asking. Big stuff. Why? Because we can. We don't need much more reason than I can. Really? Yeah, excuse me. Oh, righty. Never mind. Easy enough. What's that? How about you just die instead? Well, for that game, eh? I win that game. The range game. You only win. You only win if you get into a spot where I can't get to you. This is the only way. Graphed Scion confirmed. Go in a second. Give me. Thank you. There it is. I'm not gonna actually rest at the Graphed Scion because I don't want to refresh these guys. What was this again? I forget. I have no clue what that is. It looks cool, but you know, I have no clue what it is. That's all I want to know. Want to play? You want to play, eh? Where's the other one? There. I can't target him because he's too far up. So that. Why'd you retract one of your messages? I think the message was fine, wasn't it? Or is there something you think that I shouldn't have seen yet? We go to sneaky mode. No. God dang it! No! Stop it! Ow. Godwin's soul would come back if a solar eclipse happened, but pointing back the stars kept that from happening. Mikola was the one. Mikola was one of the people plotting it. Yeah, so go figure. Oops, wrong thing. A Godwin Mikola relic? Godwin I could see because he's essentially the god of death. Wait. But what's the story with Mikula being a part of that? Why Mikula? Not that I want Mikula to be able to defend himself because he sucks anyways. Yeah, I can't bring myself to like Mikula like at all. Also, to be fair, like, is Blight even usable? Compassionate. Does he even understand what that means? Considering that he is literally one that has forced people to love him. Does he even truly know what compassion means? Like, let's be real. That explains why that fight was so tough. Yeah, let's go back down. Because we found whatever was this way. Also, I have a gameplay question. Can you play this game completely co-op? Like, co-op the entire time? Interesting. So if they don't sound the alarm, all right. Let me see. Can I choose as boss? I did mess up, by the way. I didn't realize that. Wait, not what I meant to do, but whatever. Whatever. We won with it. I will be real. I messed up quite badly there. Okay, this part is actually easy. I just need to snipe him. That part's actually easy. It's beyond that. It's like, The lantern is on, my friends. The lantern is on. All right. So yeah, screw you. Wait, I just... whatever, it's too late now. Wait, hold on. Was there anything right here that's a thing special? No? Okay. Okay. If I remember right, it's over here, isn't it? Then from there, Millicent. I will next be able to meet her at the prayer room site of Grace and the Halleck tree. Well, about that, the stars are moving again, so, you know, you could still technically get the solar eclipse. Technically. Okay, so now that we got that, the question now is, what now? Because I don't know. You What we're gonna do? Break stuff! Break all the stuff. You know why? Because I felt like it, okay? I don't have to have a real reason. Not really, at least. And... now we've done that. You know what? That's what we'll do. We'll fight this we'll fight the death bird. Because I hate myself, right? Wait, I probably should have done it that early, but whatever. Just kidding. Should be around here. Deathbird should be around here somewhere, right? We're too far away, so we're probably too far away. What? Oh. I thought I locked onto it. I did not. What? Oh, I see what it is. Come down here, please. I don't want to fight you up there. God dang, I was trying to get out of the fire and it followed me. So I want to go back, I want to touch back up on something right quick. On the how we were talking about Millicent earlier and how you liked her. Well, my problem with it is that they write so many characters in this game only for them to be like, oh, we're gonna kill them off. But at the same time, like in a sense, it's a good thing they do because it's good storytelling. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, you really you can write a good story without killing off a character. You really can. And I feel as impactful, but you can. Please stop with the how come the flame follows me? Or is it not actually following me and I'm just being bad? I did not know they had that attack. Oh boy. I'm just checking. I was checking to see something because I was wondering if something about with chat. I thought possibly people were talking. Well, hold on. Actually, people could be talking and then having an issue. No. Nothing on Discord. Oops, wrong thing. I was trying to do something silly. It backfired real fast. Well, that makes sense. What in the world is with the fires? Like, seriously. Oh, great. Of course. Well, that didn't work. I didn't die for it at least, but it didn't work. I want to check someone's messages. Wait, which one do I need? Wait, which lift do I need again for the Halleck tree? Let's check both of them just because it's not that hard. Also, Nurgle, you there? I have a question. It involves the sewers. Lamp. I have confirmed that chat is Mothman. Okay. Was there a third lift and I'm just misremembering? Might be a third lift. The Helig tree is like right here. There was a third lift. That's right. I remember now. I remember now. Forget how I get there, but so that's the town I need to get to. So I need to head that general direction, but I need to remember how to get that general direction without dying. No, this time we're just saying screw you up. Don't want it. Up we go. Not that we need to be going up, we need to be going down, but still. Okay, that was actually just put me back over there. I need... easiest way is actually looking like we go back here. Hold on. I'm probably way off base on this. What essentially I need to do is take this river, not southwest. Southwest is a plane company. Yes, I know. But anyways, we move westward bound along the river, just following the river. I think we should just be able to reach our destination? Question mark? And no, that was not a pun intended for a plane company. Not intentional, at least. It could be taken as a pun for Southwest as a plane company, you know, reach our destination, that kind of thing. Yada yada. While they're busy fighting each other, I'm just going to run past. And just say, I don't care. Oh boy. So we were actually here already. Well, that sucks. How do I get across again? I forget. Forget. I completely forget how I got across. Oh boy. Okay, let me look up something. Here. Okay, yes, but that's not what I care about. Okay, where to get the things? Yeah, but the Grand Lift... Don't show me how to get to the Grand Lift of Rold. Oh my god. You are the most unhelpful video I've ever seen. Yeah, you are legitimately the most unhelpful video, period. The hidden path to the Halleck tree. That's cool and all, but here's the problem. You don't tell me how to get there. Stuff, things. The normal. Is that a haircut? Ah, I see. When's where you can respond. That's fair. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how the hell do I get to Halleck tree? I don't remember how, because it's like, yeah, you have to go through here, but how do you get to there? It wasn't super important, but I was just trying to ask about co-op. I have the medallion. The problem is I don't know how to get to that. I should have the medallions. I'm pretty sure I have the medallions. Hold on. Yeah, Halic tree. And then, yeah, I have both of them. And I tried using this. Lamp. Maybe I went too fast. Hold on. There's a. Oh, that's right. There's a hoist. You have to switch between actions, right? Forgot about that. But to be fair, the video still was, the video I was just ranting on was still not helpful because it didn't actually mention that. You know, why a stake of Marika instead of a, you know, a actual grave site? Oh crap, that's right. I forgot about this part. Wrong thing. Taco. I'll be real, I completely forgot about the switching actions. So used to it because of the messages and stuff like that. I will get into that. I will read that in a second. I was reading a little bit, but then I saw that attack. No. God, I remember how annoying that part was. As a tank build, ugh. I was just trying to see if any of these blood spots were mine. Okay, so So, actually, before going further, to go back to something from earlier, Moak's god physical form is a pool of amorphous blood. When you use his weapon or spells, you are reaching or stabbing into her body, spraying her blood flame. That explains the flames in the blood. And while Melikla is evil and stupid, he genuinely cares for the downtrodden and outcast people of the world. Unfortunately, his path went from helping hand to obey. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to turn off the lamp. Nope, don't riot. No riots, no riots. Lamp is on. Lamp is on. Lamp is on. Bless lamp indeed. Bless the lamp. Praise the lamp. I honestly probably should get a moth emote, shouldn't I? God, I don't miss this part. That's one place we're looking for, possibly. So that's another. Yeah, this first bit sucks hard. Especially when I can just die like that. Not a fan. Not a fan of just random I can die. Leave me alone, I don't want it. What are you doing here? What? Really? Really? I call the biggest load of bullcrap on that. Was that his cursed blood is what is put in when you live right? Zavadi tossed the coin on you. Gotcha. Lovely to know that effectively he was trying to kill me. But then again, that's not surprising considering how much of a jerk he is. No. Yep, that's death. Isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. Well, wait, hold on. Ow. That's pain though. out of mercy, but they started to like killing too much. Mo kidnapped them, and only Vadi lived. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right for someone like those guys. Might as well. Might as well rest. Rest these not weary bones, but you know. Now we could head to the west. See what's with this. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. I remember there's gargoyle in that place. I don't want to do a gargoyle. Wait, are they? That's adorable. No, 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 no. We'll leave you be. We'll leave you be. You have your playtime. I'm not a part of this. No. The doggo's playing in general. Why am I... Let me out of battle. Oh. That's bad. Ow! My God. This is what I feared about the mausoleums from the beginning, by the way. Here? I don't think so, no. Oh, wait. No. Are you talking about the spirit? Uh-oh. No time to talk. Why was the church fire? I didn't realize I was playing 40K. Oh, that's so not fair. Like, how am I supposed to get... Dude, this freaking artillery is just not fair. Alright, this needs a stop. I'm not trying to break it to get a copy now. I'm trying to break it so I can stop dealing with this artillery. Blessed silence. Normally I don't mind the bell, but when they started firing artillery at me like that, nah, we done. We done, fools. We ain't about that life. God, that had to be the most annoying one to deal with of all of them. What do I want? I don't know. I already have that, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. Sure, I guess. The only one I know for certain, I don't have both of them. But holy hell, that artillery sucked. Not fun, Mausoleum. Not fun. I'm very confused by that statement, Nurgle. I will be 100% real. I am confused by that statement. Wait, can't fight here.
O young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life for us, for all the Albinorics. Thank you. I finally fulfilled my purpose.
Oh wow, I didn't realize I got one of these from the...
Our young yet towering sister will give us hope. Now that nothing is left unfinished, I will join you in battle to the bitter end. And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
I will still say also that freaking that whole thing with Gideon killing the wolf is still so effed up. Could you not? Could you not be that way? Wait, bloodstain. What? I can't even attack here. What? Huh. Interesting. Did not know that. Well, that's cool, I guess. Well, if there is nighttime enemies, I guess we'll go ahead and figure that out right now, why don't we? Alright, the symbol's still on. No, no young, no nighttime encounter. we'll set out the Graphed Scion one more time. Everyone's still here. We will go to morning. So they probably got followed by enemies. Honestly, with actually the only thing being here being that freaking... Oh, that... There's spirits, there's jellies around. Maybe they pissed off the jellies. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe they pissed off the jellyfish. Which honestly, I'm not approve. I do not approve. Wait, this. Okay. Ah. There is a possibility they were still getting shot at by this thing. Which honestly, they thought maybe they were safe, which honestly, fair. Well, no, crap, try legs. But at the same time, if you hadn't been doing those yet already, it's like, you know, fair. That's fair. But yeah, that was a nightmare, the artillery. Freaking artillery, freaking mausoleum. What the actual hell, brother? I didn't realize I was playing 40k. Like, seriously. Freaking giant freaking knights or whatever they're called. I'm blanking on their name right now. But the mausoleum sized freaking church. Mausoleums like size freaking giant titans or whatever you want to call them. Where is... There she is. Oh, so is there a grace site nearby? I forget. But I can't talk to these guys. Ladies, whatever. You know what I meant. I don't look forward to being back here. Not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I know I remember this part, though. We are going to equip the torch. Because we're gonna need it. To where? Did I need to go all the way up here for the quit? No. Down here then. Really? Show me on the map in Discord, please. I'll pull up Discord and look at it later. Right now. I do wish there was like a Graphed Scion nearby. Yeah, let's do this crap. I'm trying to remember where how to get up to the first one. Close to town. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Okay, that answers that question. Oh my god. The worst part is they do so much damage too. Crap. I hate that. Okay, within viewing distance, just around where the hill starts sinking. Also, is it just me, or did I feel like I was taking a million damage? Not literal, but you know what I meant. Like, did it feel like to just me that it was actually just like I took so much damage? Yeah, but I feel like I shouldn't have been taking that much damage. Oh my god, are you serious? That's it. Never once have I claimed to be good at this game, by the way. I see her now. I wasn't. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was annoying as hell. I would leave them be if they didn't attack me. Would not mess with them. Guarantee 100% would not mess with them if they didn't attack me. There's a nice cameraman in the snow. Well, I don't want to deal with those Openerics again, so no. I wish I could. All right, once we're inside Golden Val, put up our thing and then turn on the torch. Nope. I do not. Okay. Very sneaky. The sneaky. Never underestimate the sneaky. If I remember right, there's actually a thing with one of these, isn't there? No, it's not this one. It's one of them, but I don't remember which one. Wasn't there like a ladder along one of these? I think it was one of these. Oh, that was my... Okay, never mind. I was getting scared for a second. I'm like, how in the hell are they sneaking up on me? One of these has a ladder. I remember that much. Like on the outer parts of the town. Here it is. Okay, so it's up here. This one, and then there's one more. I think at least one more. No, wait, there's two more. There's two more. Oh god, that's right. This sucks. It was here, that's where it was. That's right. I forgot I was in range of that one too. Never once have I said in this entire time I've been playing this game, am I good? So do not, for those that are watching this, don't expect that. You won't get that here. If I remember right though, if I remember correctly though, you do keep the ones that you lit up, so you don't have to relight the ones that you've already... Excuse me. You don't have to relight the ones that you've already done. So that's the good news. If I remember correctly. You're asking me to remember something though, so yeah, good luck with that. Crap. Yeah, I did see it. God, so irritating to fight these ladies. If they didn't shoot so fast, I would agree. I think there's one more I need to get, which I think is that one. That over there. Wait, no. Yes. Yeah. Excuse me. I meant to jump there, not do that. Just to make sure I'm right. Yeah, okay. Trying to remember which one was the last one I needed. Which one was the last one I needed? Well, not what I was expecting, but sure. That one's lit. That one's lit. That one's lit. Where was the last one? I think it's right here. Aha. But yeah, why did you ask about the Sword of Diamond Flame, by the way? I didn't get it on my first run through, but I did get it on this one. I don't remember. I remember it used to be insanely good from what I heard, but then it got nerfed into the ground. Didn't it? I remember watching an animation about like how talk about best sword in the game, whatever. It was hyping it up, and then it was like, but then it performed badly just because the player was bad. So I was like, jeez. But I also remember hearing about it getting nerfed. I do remember hearing about that. I will say also, this is the place that forced me to look into how to discover invisible enemies. So this is why I have this torch, by the way. Because honestly, I probably wouldn't have it if it wasn't for this place. So, yeah. No. I'll never be ready. Never truly, at least. Well, good news is there's a rest site literally like not after, long after you get here. So that's the good news. Bad news is that these enemies suck on these kind of trees. Okay, now that we've gone here, let's go back to... Yeah. Also, Nurgle, there's actually a question I just remembered I had needed to ask. How do you advance Nihili's and whatever the guy's name quest? Excuse me.
I see you've laid your hands on the other secret medallion. I'm glad to see my counsel has borne fruit. But the honor of the deed is yours alone. You've made more of yourself than Ensha has. Now, more importantly, both secret medallions are in your hands. I suppose you'd like to know then? What awaits you on the path ahead? Me too, my friend. Me too. I wait with bated breath. There are 4 more to Nicola of the Halig Tree. His twin, Melania, Luna Princess Rani, daughter, and the one on Rani is said to have cast a saw here at the hole. If you should learn anything, I'll trade your findings for a hidden... We both do as such. Ah, so the secret medallions led you to the land of the Halig Tree. I'd expect to find Melania there. She who fought Radahn to a standstill. Well, if the Scarlet Rot hasn't eaten her away completely. But with the Halig Tree as it is, I suppose Nicola must already be. Ah, my apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. A secret right, known only to me. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
I don't remember her name. It's the lady down here. Not the spirit tuner. But down here.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds...
How do you advance her quest? So I've already beaten Morgott. I mean, clearly, because that's how we're in this area now. I did. One further proof? He did. The dude did. I'll let you check before I go for anywhere. Let me get some water. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I did burp. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Excuse me. And I'm blinking. Wait, Godric's Graphed Scion? Not Godfrey. Godric. I assume you're talking about in here. So Godric. He's still stomping on him, dude.
Now I can do whatever, can I?
Dude's still stepping on that guy's head. Must be that hated leech. Let's check here. And that leads to there. Well, that would have been kind of funny if there was a message saying there, seek right. So I'm supposed to be going to where Godfrey is, or at least the... To be fair, I already have the bow, so that's why it's like not that big a deal. How do I get that item? There is always a chance I messed up. Somehow, some way. I wouldn't put it past me, to be fair. Sorry about the slam on my death. Wasn't actually a slam, it was just I put down my elbow a little bit hard. Yeah, I do remember that. About them going up, I mean. Or are you talking about to get to that item? Because if that's the case, then... How do I get up? I mean, I'll eventually find it. I'm more worried about trying to figure out how the hell to get through... What's her name? Wait, item... Item what? Oh, wait, what? I'm confused, Nurgle. So... I'm confused. I am very confused. Yes.
Greetings. Are you here for Spirit Tube? I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the and I can hear the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a plethora of... I can't even imagine. Not even the graph. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please. feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late. I can see how and why immortal essence exists, a spirit under the Golden Order. I can understand their yearnings, what they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually, that I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderica, the certified spirit tuner.
I don't know how to get the 8s, but whatever.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all to say out your own. The girl has come a long way. As ever, time and technique have made her stronger. 'Tis good to see. An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice or a daughter. But at times, that's precisely what she feels like to me. I've gone soft. And it isn't easy. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools.
I thought I did.
That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
$10 and he's talking about the sheer terror of Marika. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, wait a minute. Because she's an awful person.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Okay. The thing is I don't think there is any more dialogue for Feely. Yeah, there is none. Maybe a book in here? No, not even close. So specifically, it has to be Godric's. Not Godfrey, but Godric. I think Godric the Grafted. I really wish I could get on Torrent. Oh, it's his throne room. Okay, I didn't check in his throne room last time. And I said, let there be light. Yeah. Have you looked it up on whatever? FE Extra Life or whatever? I'm not gonna. I'm only asking if you could do it because me looking up stuff makes the stream weird on my other screen. So that's the biggest reason why. Excuse me.
I can I?
I was just trying to make sure on something quick, that's all. People suggest moving. I mean, yeah, I've heard some of the other ones can glitch like that too. Lantern, please. So I notice he's not stepping on him anymore. Not nice. What we just looked at, that is. Oh, hello. Blessed lamp was the good charm. I mean, you're not wrong.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds. Again, I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. Some call me by the title of Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
Nice.
Should you become Elden Lord, I would gladly lighten your burden. Farewell, fellow warrior. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance and your fight surely lie elsewhere. I will remain, but your guidance surely lie
Ah, nice to see you after so long. Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady Nefeli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady, but I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady, but I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine.
Can we actually become a knighted before we become an Elden Lord, or is that never going to become a thing? Nurgle, really? Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Because if we go back out here and go through that door back all the way, not this one right here, but all the way over there, and go down those stairs, guaranteed those trolls would attack us. Well, troll, I should say, but still, you know what I mean. Never happens in game. That's unfortunate. I honestly think you should be able to become a knight during the game. That way, when you become Lord, you're actually knighted. Alright, let's go to the Halleck tree and commence our suffering. It's becoming evening, so let's go ahead and pass the time to morning. Really? Range does make this a lot easier. Dialect tree was a minor tree sapling before Mikola took up gardening. He's got hell of a green thumb. Not wrong. But then again, when you said he used his own blood, you know. So my question is, if he used his own blood, why is it so rotted then? Is it because his sister? Is that the roots? Is that why? The needle? What do you mean restore the needle? Isn't that like the broken needle that, sorry, the twitch was, I don't know what, it chilled down my spine, I guess. But anyways. Wait, okay, hold on. I thought that the only needle I know of is the one that Millicent we give to her, and that gets restored when we give it to whatever his face was again. The sage dude. And isn't the only way to get to Farm Azula after we beat the fire giant? Or am I thinking it's, or is there a Farm Azula that we could get to before that? Something I'll probably enjoy. Okay. That's something I'm willing to look into at least then. But I need to know now then. Is it the one after the fire giant? Or is there another Farm Azula that's before the fire giant? Excuse me. So I don't want to, I really don't want to progress this part if I could do other stuff. Okay, real quick before timeout. So head to Melania, but doesn't going heading the general direction of Melania progress Millicent's quest? Which, if I remember right, Millicent's quest will actually, she will die. To be fair, I've already seen Millicent's quest completed, by the way. So go for it. Spoil away. Yes, I do. Yes, it will. She will die either way. Because I remember there's a choice of you can either side with her or side against her. I think it was, or something like that. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out here, the way you save. Wait, she doesn't burn herself. Wait, Melina. Or Melina. Do you mean Melania? Or, wait, who do you mean? Oh, wait, no, Melina. I'm sorry, I'm blanking. I'm sorry. Ignore me. I'm dumb. Just kidding. Okay. But wait, wait. Now I'm confused. I'm very confused right now. Because, Nargle, the reason why I'm confused is this isn't the only way to get to Farm Azula after you defeat the fire giant, which in turn means Melania needs to burn herself. So how am I going to get to Farm Azula if I need to beat the fire giant to get there? So I need to embrace frenzy. But I don't really want... Yeah, the fingerprint shield or whatever it's called, right? Which is down a death trap of death. I don't know. Parkour, death of parkour, death by parkour. Also, is there even like special like dialogue involved if you even do all this shenanigans? Like, is it even worth it? Excuse me. Okay, I get that. Okay, is there a special scene for that? Yeah, I remember. I do know about that scene. About meeting the three fingers, getting burned by them, yada yada. Like, I know about that part. Well, okay. I'm gonna grab this item. That wasn't enough. Or no, it was. Never mind. Well, F. I tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this stream here today. I'm going to put myself at this grave site. We're going to rest. And what we're going to do is I'm going to think about what you talked about, Nurgle, and we'll go from there. For now, the embracing frenzy feels completely out of character for me, honestly. So I don't know how I feel about that. I want to do a little bit of research, and I'm not going to research too heavily into it, but I'm going to research what I can see about how I feel about what I see. So yeah, with that being said, we will be streaming tomorrow, because today is what? Saturday, right? Yeah, today's Saturday, so we will be streaming tomorrow. So with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you for joining me in the gaming den. Thanks for watching. We will be streaming tomorrow, like I said. I just need a little time to think, to see how I feel about some stuff. Whispers in your ear, the mountaintop saying, "You should spare Malenia. He's been a little gremlin." I actually killed him, by the way. I actually did end up killing him, because I knew he was manipulative. Because he also took the body of one of our pals, and I was like, no, I'm not about that. Supposedly he offered his body. I don't believe him. So yeah, we ended up killing him. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys. You all have a good night.